Hello and welcome. You're watching the News Unlocked, and today we focus as always on the story behind the headlines. The big story, the Hathras gang rape and murder case, a case that has shocked and outraged the nation, a case where a 19-year-old Dalit girl was brutalized and left to die in a village in western Uttar Pradesh, where violence is often seen through the prism of caste. A 21st century India where the caste lines remain deeply etched. We'll be joined in a moment by prominent Dalit leaders, police officers and activists. But first, let's hear the story of this 19-year-old girl. Take a look.
That fire that you see burning through the trees, that is me, my body being burnt. If I had been alive, I would have wanted my family to be there at my last rites. But I am dead. I have no rights. I'm a woman. I have no rights. This is the road where I walked last. You see the foliage on the sides? I was dragged inside that. I was raped and assaulted. I am a woman. I was a woman. Now, I'm dead. And they burnt my body in the middle of the night, with the police cordon all around. Can you imagine the importance of being a dead, Dalit, raped woman? That's me. This is my village of 19 years. That's the entire span of my life. 19 years. I worked in these fields, I milked the buffaloes, I did the household chores, I went to school, I studied till class 3. If you ask the neighbors, they would probably say she was a simple, homely girl. She worked the fields, she cooked for her family, they would say. I did what a village girl does. I was what a village girl was. Invisible. I was no one. I was like anybody else. This is where I spent my last day of life. This is a hospital bed. I was paralyzed. My spine was broken. On my deathbed, I told my sister-in-law to tell Ma that I will return home soon. But you know that I won't. That fire that you see burning through the trees, that is me, my body being burnt. I was raped and assaulted. I am a woman. I was a woman. Now, I'm dead.
How will we ensure justice? How will those guilty be held accountable? That's the question we want to raise. A.L. Banerjee, former DGP of Uttar Pradesh, is joining me. Kiruba Munuswamy, advocate Supreme Court and Dalit woman activist, is joining me. And also I'm joined by Chandrasekhar Azad, the leader of the Bhim Army, who has been with the family of the girl for the last 24 hours and is now back in his village in Saharanpur. We also hope to be joined by Jignesh Mevani in a moment. First you, Chandrasekhar Azad ji, आप बताइए, आप परिवार पीड़िता के परिवार के साथ पिछले 24 घंटों से हैं। पुलिस एक तरह से आपका पीछा भी कर रही थी। They took you away from there. आप किस तरह से देखते हैं इस पूरे घटनाक्रम को? क्या है इस हाथरस के इस घटनाक्रम को जिससे लोगों में इतना गुस्सा फैल गया है? आप बताइए क्या हुआ?
देखिए, अगर पिछले 24 घंटे की बात आप राजीव भाई करेंगे तो जबरदस्ती पीड़ित जो बहन थी उसके परिवार को उठाया, गाड़ी में डाला गया, लेके भागने का प्रयास किया गया यूपी पुलिस द्वारा। मैंने जबरन जो है गाड़ी को रोका और मैंने कहा कहां ले जा रहे हैं, कि घर ले जा रहे हैं। तो मैंने कहा मैं अकेले नहीं जाने दूंगा, मैं साथ चलूंगा। तो मुझे भी लेके गए। जेवल टोल पे फोर्स लगा के जो है 25 गाड़ियां मुझे गाड़ी से खींच ले जाता और फिर पुलिस की गाड़ियों में बिठा के जो है कभी कहीं घुमाया जाता है, कपड़े फाड़ दिए जाते हैं, बदतमीजी की जाती है
जी।
उसके बाद जो है अभी मुझे उत्तर प्रदेश पुलिस जो है वो मेरे घर लेके आती है और एक नोटिस थमाती है मेरे हाथ में जिसमें लिखा गया है कि मैं घर से बाहर नहीं जा सकता हूँ। मेरे घर के बाहर पीएससी लगाई गई है फोर्स लगाई गई है कि अगर चंद्रशेखर घर से बाहर निकलेंगे तो यहाँ भीड़ इकट्ठा हो सकती है, माहौल खराब हो सकता है। अपराधियों पे को पकड़ने की जगह जो न्याय मांग रहे हैं पीड़ित परिवार के लोग हैं उनको पकड़ने का काम किया जा रहा है। ये उत्तर प्रदेश में हो रहा है। मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं आज तक की उस बहन पत्रकार का जिन्होंने कल रात की सच्चाई दिखाने का काम किया। मैंने अभी देखा कि किस तरह से मेरी माँ जो है वहां चिल्ला रही थी, रो रही थी, जो पीड़िता की माँ है। उसके भाई बहन कह रहे थे ये मुख्यमंत्री जी और प्रधानमंत्री हिंदू धर्म की बात करते थे। हिंदू धर्म में तो शाम जब सूर्य छिप जाता है तो अंतिम संस्कार किया ही नहीं जाता। वो अपील कर रहे थे कल किया जाए, कल किया जाए, लेकिन जबरदस्ती बिना पीड़ित परिवार के वो अंतिम संस्कार किया गया, क्योंकि तथ्य जो एविडेंस जो उनको छिपाना है, किसी भी कीमत पे न्याय नहीं देना है और हमें ही गलत साबित कर देना। कल हो सकता है पीड़ित परिवार पे झूठा मुकदमा दर्ज कर दिया कि इन्होंने गलत एफआईआर दर्ज कराई है। उत्तर प्रदेश में योगी जी के होते हुए दलितों को न्याय नहीं मिलेगा। ये राम राज्य है जिसमें दलितों की बेटियों की हड्डियां तोड़ी जाएगी, उनको जो है मार दिया जाएगा, उनके साथ दरिंदगी की जाएगी और मुख्यमंत्री चुप रहेंगे।
सर, मैं चंद्रशेखर जी, आप कह रहे हैं कि ये कैसा राम राज्य है, लेकिन मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं क्या ये तो पहली बार तो नहीं हुआ है। 2017 भी योगी आदित्यनाथ की सरकार आने के पहले भी दलित महिलाओं के खिलाफ अत्याचार हुए, न केवल उत्तर प्रदेश में हुए, देश भर में हुए। आप केवल योगी जी को दोष देंगे या पूरे सिस्टम को, जिस तरह से सिस्टम चलता है, जिस तरह से पुलिस अधिकारी अपना काम करते हैं?
जब जब कोई घटना हुई है तो उसके जिम्मेदार, मैंने कहा मुख्यमंत्री नोडल ऑफिसर हैं। 14 दिन में उनका एक स्टेटमेंट नहीं आया। मैं कैसे मानूं, क्यों ना उनको जो है इसका जिम्मेदार मानूं। मुख्यमंत्री अगर घोषणा करते तो अधिकारी कर्मचारी जो है काम करते जाके, क्यों एक संवेदना ट्वीट नहीं हुआ उनपे? ये होता आ रहा है और बहुत दिनों से होता आ रहा है। आप सही कह रहे हैं, लेकिन फिर औरों में इनमें अंतर क्या बचा? ये कौन, ये हिंदुत्व का नारा देने वाले, दलितों की सुरक्षा करने वाले, मुझे मत मारो, दलितों को मत मारो, मुझे मार लो, नारा देने वाले लोग का सच क्या है? दलितों को पता तो लगना चाहिए।
Mr. Banerjee, why don't you respond before I come to you, Kiruba? Let me get the police version, because the fact is that the police is in the dock here. You may have seen the sequence of events where the police treats the family almost as if the family has no reason to even get dignity in death for their daughter. I mean, is this the mindset of the police? Tell me, I'll ask you a straight question. If this was a Brahmin girl, if this was a Thakur girl, would the same behavior have been done by your police force of Uttar Pradesh, sir? Be honest with me today.
Rajdeep, I shall be honest with you, because to answer such a question, we should also look into the fact that what should the police have done. And to find out, we have also the official version, you also have it. It's on your website also. I've read the India Today news, etc. In a way, a lot of things have been given about the registration of the FIR by the mother and the brother, about subsequently the lady giving a statement in the hospital and thereafter being shifted, etc. Now, that is a very different issue.
I am asking you a simple issue. First, let's talk about dignity in death. What stops the UP police from giving the body back to the family and saying you can cremate it the next morning?
I said so. I said so that they have, this is something which is outrageous. They shouldn't have done it. And you see, you should hand over the body to the whoever claims it, whoever the actual legal claimant is. In which case, here there is a father, there is a mother, there is a brother. Everybody is a claimant. And,
so do you agree that the Uttar Pradesh police misused their power yesterday night to deny the family the right to claim the body and then cremate it at that time?
In this absolutely horrific incident, the police at that particular moment has been terribly lax. They shouldn't have done what they did. And this as it is, NHRC is taking notice. The SIT has been formed.
Would they have done the same thing if it was would they have done the same thing if it was a Brahmin or Thakur girl? Yes or no?
I have absolutely no idea to it. I have absolutely no clue to it. However, whatever they have done is very incorrect. They should not have done it, and whoever is responsible for it should be punished.
Okay.
Should be accounted for.
Those are all strong words. Jignesh Bhewani, do you take those words at face value? Yogi Adityanath's government has said that they will take firm action. All accused will not be spared. That they will ensure that the girl gets justice. Jignesh. Jignesh, can you hear me? Okay, we'll try and get back to Jignesh in a moment, but Kiruba, you want to respond? Kiruba Munuswamy, you want to respond to that? Do you believe the girl will get justice? Here is the former DGP of UP saying, look, we will ensure justice.
No, I don't believe so, Rajdeep. If you take the issue of Nirbhaya, even the entire nation was outraging against the violence she was, she underwent. But still, the law and order was still maintained, and still her body was handed over to the family, and the last respect was paid, and all the ritual of the family was, rightly done. But when it comes to a Dalit woman, she was disposed of like a trash by the police officials. And despite the fact that the family was present, they were barricaded, they were not allowed to come outside. And she was not even fulfilled of her last wish to be at her home, after she returns to the village. So I don't think this will ever happen to a Brahmin girl or a Thakur girl or even a Reddy girl. So I'll take the issue in Hyderabad. What happened to the Reddy victim? She was... people thought by encountering the accused person's justice has been served, justice has been done. So why this differential treatment for a Dalit woman and for other upper caste women? And I have to state it, I have to record it here that the Indian nation owned Nirbhaya as India's daughter. And the Indian nation grieved Nirbhaya. But I don't see that much of owning for Hathras victim, or I don't see anybody...
No, there is anger, Kiruba, there is anger, trust me. There is anger. Let us be very clear. There is anger building up also on the way this girl has been, the way this incident has taken place. I would slightly differ. I think what happens is when something takes place in the big city, it gets national attention. When it happens in a village, it loses out. God forbid this happened in the heart of the country. At least Hathras is 3 hours from Delhi. Think if it happened in the middle of Jharkhand or Chhattisgarh. That's the real problem of this country.
Rajdeep,
yes.
She was in hospital for 14 days and she was battling to survive. And we sent Nirbhaya abroad for treatment. But we were not even able to provide an AIMS bed for Hathras victim. What are we saying?
Very good point.
We didn't own her. Why was the government was not concerned about the health and not concerned about the life of a Dalit woman who was brutally raped and strangulated? So why wasn't she given proper medical care? Why wasn't she transferred to AIMS? If proper medical care in a foreign hospital is needed, the government should have sent her abroad. We have a precedent. This is not the first time they are going to risk anything.
You know, Mr. Banerjee, as you are hearing Kiruba saying, there is you cannot deny it. The caste system deeply entrenched, especially in the state of Uttar Pradesh, and politics and policing is often fought through the prism of caste. We've heard it in the past with Yadav inspectors, Yadav darogas. This time we are now hearing it with the manner in which there is a Thakur element coming into Uttar Pradesh's law and order system. Let's not run away. Let's call a spade a shovel today, sir.
Our system is rampant in this country. It is the source of a lot of evil and a lot of problems. In fact, many of it. So obviously we have to get rid of it. In this kind of a case, what has happened is that this is after a long time that the society has stood together, like Nirbhaya case. And yes, this lady is very right in pointing out that she has not been given the same kind of treatment which was given to Nirbhaya.
So I want to know from you, why is it that the mindset of that local police officer, that Kotwal on the ground, will not change? Is it because he comes from a society where entrenched caste hierarchies exist, Mr. Banerjee, and your police has simply failed to either sensitize the police officers to recognize that when you wear a police vardi, you're not a Thakur or a Yadav or a Brahmin. You're an Indian citizen.
Rajdeep, it is not my police only, it is our police. And yes, our police is recruited from this society, and it unfortunately does not get rid of the shackles that this society has already put on so many people. So this is what is happening.
Sir, that cannot become an excuse. Once you're wearing a vardi, you cannot wear your caste identity. But I want to come to Jignesh Mevani because he's been waiting for a while, the Gujarat MLA. Jignesh Mevani, you want to respond to what has happened? Do you believe it's part of an entrenched caste discrimination? Is that the way to look at this incident?
is a matter of shame for Indian democracy. And it is so serious that UP CM Yogi Adityanath must resign right now. It has become absolute jungle raj. What has happened is unmatchable, unparalleled. This can't be allowed. The DM and the SP not only has to be suspended, but an offence be registered against them under the Atrocities Act. But this is a case of very serious kind of indifference and carelessness on their part.
No, but 1 minute, when you say that, 1 minute, Jignesh, when you say, 1 minute.
You will cremate their bodies.
Jignesh, we all share your anger, but I want to know why, can we say Yogi Adityanath must resign? It's not as if Dalits have not been, tortured, discriminated. Dalit women have been raped in other states as well, Rajasthan, Maharashtra. Do we call for a chief minister's resignation?
It has become hell for minorities and Dalits during the UP regime of Yogi Adityanath. This is just not one random incident. And this is particularly a case where you can see complete lawlessness. This is blatant disregard to Indian constitution. This is blatant disregard to rule of law. How come the DM and SP, even after continuous begging on the part of the victim family, cremate the body? What is this? This can't be allowed at all, nothing doing.
No,
they
so do you, no, is it enough to suspend?
They should be dismissed.
No, are you saying that the local officials?
That is our demand.
No, is it enough to dismiss or suspend the local officials, or are you saying that this must go to political accountability?
Absolutely, politicians have to be held accountable. Upon whose instructions and with what motive this is done needs to be investigated, brought out in public domain. This is not a simple thing.
Mr. Banerjee,
It is primarily meant to prevent the atrocities. It is prevention of atrocities on scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. The state of UP has failed in doing so. Secondly, when the victim is continuously approaching the authorities, they just don't care. When she dies, you bury her body, you cremate her body without consulting the family.
No, that is absolutely outrageous, and I think that nobody accepts that. But I want to ask you, Mr. Banerjee, should the Chief Minister have some responsibility, or is it the typical response afterwards to say, don't worry, we will act against the culprits? The fact is, there is this
responsibility.
Yeah,
Chief Minister has to be held accountable. He can't get away by suspending the cops.
Mr. Banerjee, is the Chief Minister of UP in some way accountable or not?
And we don't want compensation of 25 lakh rupees. We want justice.
Okay,
don't try to get away by giving us more money. No, we want justice. No compromise on that part.
Okay.
Absolutely no compromise on that part.
Okay.
15 lakh, 20 lakh, 25 lakh, क्या लाख? मतलब क्या कीमत लगाओगे दलितों की?
Mr. Banerjee, a quick response. Is the Chief Minister accountable?
That's a political question. I have come here to answer the technical aspects. I wouldn't like to answer that question.
Fair enough. Chandrasekhar Azad, आप उन लोगों को क्या कहेंगे जो कह रहे हैं कि न्याय की लड़ाई नहीं है, ये अब न्याय की लड़ाई नहीं राजनीतिक लड़ाई बन गई है कि योगी आदित्यनाथ सरकार को निकालना है? क्या वाकई ये उस लड़की के परिवार के लिए न्याय की लड़ाई है या एक राजनीतिक लड़ाई है, चंद्रशेखर भाई?
पहली बात तो ये है, मैं इसलिए भी मुख्यमंत्री को कह रहा हूं कि रात जिस तरह से बिना परिवार के दाह संस्कार किया गया और पुलिस और प्रशासन के लोग चुप्पी थामे बोलने को राजी नहीं है, ये क्यों किया गया? इसके पीछे क्या जो है घटना छिपाई जा रही है? अगर आप राजनीति की बात कर रहे हैं तो मैं तो इस समाज में पैदा हुआ हूं, तो मैं तो कल भी लड़ रहा था, आज भी लड़ रहा हूं। पर 2 दिन पहले भी गया था वहां, जब पुलिस ने रोक लिया, मोटरसाइकिल से गया, बस से गया, जान की परवाह किए बगैर गया। जो उनको राजनीति करनी है करें, लेकिन पीड़िता को न्याय मिलना चाहिए। हम लोगों को चाहे हमारी जान भी चली जाए। मेरे घर के बाद फोर्स लगी, लेकिन मैंने कह दिया कि मैं हाथरस जाऊंगा। कप्तान से कहिए, डीजीपी से कहिए कि मुझे रोके, मुझे गोली मार दे, लेकिन मैं अपने परिवार को, किस हालात में परिवार वहां क्या उनको जो है, जब मुझे यहाँ बंद किया गया तो वहां उनके साथ क्या हालात होंगी?
लेट मी आस्क,
दर्द चीखे क्यों मुख्यमंत्री सुनाई नहीं दे रही है?
मैं आपसे अब सबसे पूछना चाहता हूं डेफिनेशन ऑफ न्याय, डेफिनेशन ऑफ जस्टिस। किरूबा, वेरी क्विकली, व्हाट इज योर डेफिनेशन ऑफ जस्टिस फॉर दिस गर्ल?
For me, definition of justice is annihilation of caste. Unless you touch the root of the issue, unless you address the culture that is Indian culture that is embedded in the caste, gender and social hierarchies, this girl is never going to get justice. And we are going to have more such cases in the future. So annihilation of caste. is my way of justice.
Annihilation of caste is your way of justice. I want to ask the same question to you, Jignesh. What is your definition of justice?
Absolutely. We must throw caste into the dustbin of history. Time has come.
That's going to take
Annihilation
years.
of caste
That's
is
going to
what we
take
want.
years. Jignesh, what is the immediate definition of justice?
Immediately what we want is A, Yogi Adityanath must resign. B, action be immediately taken against the SP and DM. And 3, let there be an SIT wherein the officers are, name of the 2 officers are suggested by us, and let 2 come from the UP government, right?
Okay.
Otherwise, the SIT which is formed by UP government will come up with a convenient report. Why should we trust that? Hasn't that happened in the past? It has always happened in the past when there is a political pressure. When Dalits are coming on the street, you will form some committee and justice will be denied. Justice will be delayed. Let there be an SIT wherein 2 officers are suggested by us from the victim side.
Okay, so what you're saying, you want an SIT, but you want an SIT which is transparent, an SIT which shows that justice is done. The long-term agenda, of course,
investigation be carried out,
is the annihilation of
each and
caste.
everybody accountable, including SP, DM, everybody.
Okay, we've got your point. Anger is legitimate. We must all stay angry on this issue, because only through anger will eventual accountability come. The police of Uttar Pradesh cannot get away, and neither can its political administration, and neither can any police or political administration which does what has happened in Uttar Pradesh last night. What happened is a shame, a blot. The greatest Indian of them all was born 2 days from now, on the 2nd of October. All he would have said today is, "Hey Ram." Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. News without the noise. Bye for now.